The Elements, with more than 7,000 square feet of ideas for your home, your style, your attitude. Comfortable, functional, sophisticated, stylish. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. Ask about the Elements risk-free house call service and visit with our design team today. The Elements in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.
Just looking at my list of guests for the show today, and some real pros here with experience, great Iowa Realty training, and the team behind them to get your home sold. Let's talk real estate. Well, as I mentioned, we've got a list of pros here on the show today, including a gentleman that in some circles is known as Mr. Ankeny, Ron Sampson. Good to see you wearing the colors there.
Wearing the colors, you bet.
We've been talking a little football here. It's hard not to. You've got quite a history with...
A little football and a little history, I'll tell you. Okay, let's do the history first.
Yeah.
It's 50 years ago right now that Jerry Pizzetti came to Ankeny.
Wow.
I was on his first two teams, and he stayed despite that. I was lucky enough that 30 years later, one of my sons helped him to his first state championship in Ankeny.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of sports in your family. You didn't make the Super Bowl.
No. In fact, let's talk about the Super Bowl, Mike. I'm kind of worried about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I could agree.
No, not the play. You know what? I watched 3 hours of football, and I understood one commercial, and that was the M&M's commercial.
That's a whole other conversation here, Ron.
Well, and that's why I want to have this conversation, because that's why Andy and I make it very simple on why people should buy an MJ townhome from us. We don't try to pull the wool over their eyes. We don't try to get too fancy. We tell them what we've got are the best ranch townhomes, the best floor plans, the best quality, and the best builder in the best community in the United States.
How do you really feel about it, Ron?
Well, I don't know. I kind of keep it under
You're
a
so
basket.
wishy-washy.
I know.
But the fact is, MJ Properties, a heck of a builder with Ankeny roots. Best of show a couple of years ago at Home Show Expo. And you have to say, with 65, 70 of these sold recently, somebody likes them.
Yeah, and you know what? And our client looks at a week like we just had with really lousy weather, and they think, you know what, there's got to be a better way to spend my afternoons and early mornings than scooping and taking care of the yard in the summertime. And that's what we offer them, is a good town home with a great HOA, homeowners association.
Well, you know, there's some flexibility too, because depending on the neighborhood, you can go put your townhome on a slab if you don't need big square footage.
We've got them from $245,000 on a slab, 2-bedroom with an attached great garage, and up to $350,000 anywhere in town. We've got the northeast part of town, we've got the southwest part of town, and we've got the middle part of town.
And Prairie Trail, the planned community in Ankeny that is growing leaps and bounds every day, sold out there for the time being.
Right. We're going to be just a little bit south of where we have been on Cedarwood. We're going to be just south of the water tower along Irvindale, but those are going to be ready this spring, and they're going to be in the 350s, 360s.
So I know you and Andy Logan are both going to be busy today with open house.
Yep.
North Point, talk about inventory quickly.
North Point, I've got one that's available and can be bought today and moved into tomorrow.
Okay.
And we've got one that's going up that's a custom, but we've also got 7 more lots that people can choose. I want a slab, I want a basement.
Okay. Tuscany?
Tuscany is, we've got 8 more lots ready to go, and we've got 2 that are ready to be bought.
That's good stuff. And then coming soon, Points West in the western part of Prairie Trail. Of course, the district in Prairie Trail, red hot new retail popping up every day. Ankeny, number 4 fastest growing city in America. Just a great place to live with those good schools and the lakes and the interstate access, all the rest.
Yeah, it's got a great museum.
And what?
It's got a
great historical museum. Exactly right. Now, the reason I ask you to stick around is because you and I may be, along with Ken Whitehead, who will be on the show, the only ones who know the Roto-Rooter jingle. You ready to sing it?
Oh, man, no. You aren't ready for me to sing it.
Roto-Rooter's been around a long, long time, and they have made those technological changes to be up to date, and they're absolutely high tech today. If you have a problem when it comes to the plumbing at your house, remember the name
Forbes magazine calls Des Moines the #2 city in the U.S. for jobs.
Well, we're going to talk about a spot in the metro where the property values are basically second to none, and that would be Waukee. The growth out there, of course, phenomenal these days. Julie Cobernews from our Waukee offices here. Nice to see you, Julie.
Good morning, Mike.
Let's talk about the new theater. Let's talk about all the growth, the new schools. They're talking about another high school, maybe 3 someday down the road.
It's crazy to see everything that's going on. So if you haven't been through Waukee in a while, do go up and down University and Hickman Road. So much going on, and that leads us to our property that we're going to feature today in Springcrest.
Right.
It's a newer development. It's over by Waukee Elementary, one of the many that we have. But it's a nice neighborhood area, and the nice part about this is it's not too far off of our triangle, which is considered our downtown in Waukee.
Right.
Lots of events held there, lots of family events. You got the ice cream shop and...
Well, of course, all this growth that we're talking about is nothing but good for your property value. That's why we say when you move to Waukee, you almost have instant equity.
You do. And the nice part is, you know, these houses are in neighborhoods that they're tucked away from all the hustle and bustle, so you're not going to be exposed to all the sound and all the traffic. But this house that we're in today is in Springcrest. It's on Spruce Street, and you can see how awesome this is. It's got that wide open floor plan that people are looking for, the vaulted ceilings, got the white cabinetry, quartz countertop, tile backsplash, hardwood floors throughout. That's just kind of nice. It makes the space seem even bigger than it really is.
Should mention our builder here is Cosgriff Development. Dave Cosgriff, second generation guy. Half a century this company's been around, and they know how to do it. They've got the buying power and the financial stability, and they're going to be around a while.
Yeah, we are. And in fact, we're not just in Waukee. We're also in Grimes, Urbandale, and we even have 2 houses available in Norwalk.
Terrific.
So you can see that we're kind of all throughout the metro in different locations. So if Waukee isn't your cup of tea, we've got other houses ready to go for you.
This is a 3-bedroom ranch, good square footage. Of course, that triple garage. Lower level isn't finished, but if you need extra square footage down there, this is a good time to do it. But,
yeah, we're more than happy to work with you. There's a room down there in the lower level for a bedroom, a bathroom, and a great room. And the main floor has 1,566 square feet, and we're priced under $325,000. That's a phenomenal price.
In this part of the metro, that is under the average cost of new construction, and this is not an average home. So pretty good stuff. And a ranch virtually next door, same floor plan, a little different look and elevation.
So when you come out to see me at this one today, stop by the next door and check that one out as well.
And you'll be there this afternoon, 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Right? We'll send them out. And of course, if you're in kind of a hurry and this ranch works for you, Sean Watt with our friends at Home Services Lending can get it done in a hurry for you. Thanks, Jules.
Thanks, Mike.
You bet. And you're going to love working with Julie. She's a real pro from our Waukee office. Tell us about it at #SweetHomeIowa.
According to Women's Health magazine, Des Moines is the #1 best up-and-coming city for foodies.
Hubble Homes, Iowa's largest builder, working with Iowa Realty, Iowa's largest real estate brokerage. Pretty good combination, pretty good partnership. And we have people here to talk about that. Donna Whitney from our Valley West office is here. Donna.
Hi, Mike.
And Barb Kenworthy. Hi, Barb.
Morning.
First order of business, I think, is to talk about our neighborhood, which is Crosshaven and Johnston. But GPS might mess you up, so talk about that, Barb.
It tends to mess people up.
Okay.
Pretty easy to get to, actually. You go straight out 100th Street as far north as you can go.
All right.
And you turn right before you would go into Camp Dodge.
Hey.
And then a quick left into our development.
That's easy. That's easy. Well, we don't want folks to get discouraged because, Donna, this is an exceptional neighborhood.
It is. It's a new neighborhood. I think it's going to take a while for people to know we're there.
Exactly.
But it's kind of what you're looking for in a townhome or a villa where you don't have to back up to industry or anything else. You're backing up to Camp Dodge. We border there on the west and on the north.
Nice neighbors.
It's just beautiful.
Well, Hubble, as I mentioned, biggest builder in Iowa, and you know, the buying power to give you choices, give you homes that are finished or nearly finished to see. Passive radon, 15-year basement waterproof guarantee, all the rest of it, brand names. not your typical builder.
That's right.
Well, let's, Barb, talk about the neighborhood and what's out there. We're going to get them out today, GPS or not.
Well, we have 4 villas that are nearing completion. A couple of them are just in final touch-up stage.
Okay.
And then we have 2 townhomes that are ready to view as well.
Let's, not to interrupt, but let's define terms. Villa is a standalone, single-family dwelling, but you still get the maintenance aspects of townhome living?
Well, you do have the lawn care, snow removal, irrigation system.
Excellent.
You do actually own your own home and your own lot.
Okay.
Where in the townhomes, we do have the exterior maintenance as well.
And the townhomes are?
Shared walls.
Shared walls. Are how many per building?
2.
2 per
We're
building.
just in
so
a duplex.
Excellent. Really good stuff. And some owners out there already.
Yes, we have 3 happy homeowners there.
Terrific.
And then we're looking forward to having a couple more real soon.
Donna, talk about the price range here because there's some good choices.
The townhomes are $269,900 and $274,900, and our villa starts at $289,900.
Okay.
And then we range up to $349,000.
We should mention too, Johnston, that new state-of-the-art high school, and the growth out there is terrific. Recreation is your backyard virtually. Shopping, I-80 access, it's all there. This is a great place to live. The lakes, the parks, the golf, all the good stuff, right?
That's right.
And open house today and every Saturday and Sunday at all Hubble properties around the metro from 1 to 4. Who's going to be there?
I'm going to be at Crosshaven this Sunday.
All right, Crosshaven, Johnston, Barb Kenworthy with open house, Hubble Homes, the builder. You're going to love what you see. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Mike.
Want to mention, if you're thinking of selling, the buyers are out there. And when you list your home with Iowa Realty, as I mentioned, you're talking about Iowa's largest real estate brokerage.
Create your new life together in style with the wedding registry at the Elements at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. Unwrap exactly what you need for your new home. Dinnerware, flatware, glassware, kitchen tools, cookware and linens, furniture, artwork, gifts, and more. All available online at elementsbyksorby.com. Free gift wrap, delivery available. The Elements, we're anything but ordinary.
Well, I'm brochuring here a little bit with Ken Whitehead from Iowa Realty and looking at a beautiful 2-story in West Des Moines. And Ken, it occurs to me that this great Iowa home would cost a whole lot more if you tried to do it today.
Oh, yeah, this is a real good value, real good value.
Well, let's throw that price out there and then we'll show them just how good a value it is.
$699,000 for 4,644 feet on an acre lot.
I'll tell you what, find this home site of full acre with some privacy and some elbow room in West Des Moines today. What would that be, 150 up?
Oh, at least 150. Yeah, there's a lot of lots going for close to 200.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, this is a sweet home. 2 stories I mentioned, but an interesting elevation from the front and an interesting floor plan that makes it live kind of like a story and a half.
It does, because the first floor is like over 2,000 square feet versus, and then the second floor is about 1,300. So there's 3,400 feet on the first 2 floors, plus a finished walkout.
And a master bedroom suite that will knock your socks off.
Oh, that'll anybody would love that master bedroom.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Well, let's roll some of this beautiful Visi photography, Dan, if we can. And Ken, tell me all about it. Exactly where are we here?
You're looking at a home on 50, just off of 50th Street, south part of West Des Moines, excuse me. That's the family room with cathedral ceiling. Now you're looking at the family room looking back towards the kitchen. Mm-hmm. There's a neat room there called a den TV room on the first floor. That's something you just don't see in a 2-story. There's a nice big kitchen, and that's what's kind of unique about this plan. It has, in addition to the normal kitchen, family room, living room, it has this den, plus there is a 4-season room you'll be seeing here shortly.
All on that level?
All on that one level. And you can barely see that 4-season room right off the kitchen.
Look at the great windows.
Look at that dinette area off the kitchen with all those windows. There's a formal dining room. Seats quite a few people. That master suite is to die for.
Wow.
And they've recently redone the master bedroom bath. It's totally redone. A gorgeous bathroom.
This would be West Des Moines Schools, of course.
West Des Moines Schools.
And now we're downstairs, right?
This is the walkout finished level. Lots of space for the kids to play down there, have a party. There's the back view of the house overlooking the acre lot.
Right.
And now you're seeing a view off the deck.
Some great outdoor living too.
Yeah,
bet.
that's a new deck too. That's one of those new decks. They just put it on.
Side load, 3-car garage, dual heat, some things you won't see, and then a putting green.
Has a putting green in the backyard.
You'd like that, Ken.
Oh yeah, I would like that. The owner happens to be an excellent golfer, so that's why he's got it there.
Well, we mentioned $699 for the 2-story here that we're featuring in West Des Moines. It would be easily $100,000 more, or maybe more than that, to try to duplicate it.
No question about it.
And it's open today, and that doesn't happen that often with a great Iowa home, so stop and see Ken and Miriam Whitehead today.
1 to 4.
And tell your bride hello.
I will do that.
Good to see you, Ken.
Thanks, Mike.
And that beautiful photography, of course, by Vizzy, our world-class photography partner.
Forbes magazine calls the Des Moines Metro the #1 city in the U.S. for young professionals.
Big news in Grimes these days. New neighborhood taking shape called Heritage at Grimes. And Joe Bennett from Iowa Realty is here to tell me all about it. Good to see you, Joe. And this is a planned concept community. And we were chatting before going on camera. I'm old enough to remember the brand new Green Meadows out in Johnston years ago. And of course, Prairie Trail up in Ankeny. There's really a lot to be said for this planned idea.
There is, Mike. What Heritage is doing in Grimes is they're following that same concept. Is there a place where you can, like you said, live, work, and play, walking distance to shops, cafes, coffee houses, elementary school,
right? Those
types of things where everybody is kind of a community within a community.
Your whole lifestyle is really at your doorstep almost. The Church of Hope is there. And let's talk about Grimes briefly, and then we'll have a look at what our builder Element 119 is doing out there. Dallas Center Grimes Schools, highly regarded medium-sized school system.
That's right, the great school system, brand new elementary school within a couple blocks of our development neighborhood.
Yep.
So kids can walk to school, and there's just a lot to be said for a smaller community.
So many things that families love: the lakes, the parks, the golf, the stables in your backyard with all that recreation and a quick commute into the city. Now look how nice and spacious and open this is. And we're not talking about high numbers here, are we?
We're not.
Price-wise.
We're not, Mike. We're looking at this home here is listed for $295,000.
Wow.
2,300 square feet of living space. You get all the nice interior features: gas oven and stove there. All 4 kitchen appliances are included. LED lighting, the tile backsplash, quartz countertops, the shiplap fireplace with raw cedar mantle. I mean, Brad doesn't leave anything out.
Brad Stanbros, who we're talking about, and of course a great name in our industry for half a century or more, and ideas. He's got ideas, Brad does, and just a flair that gives this home some unique character, I think.
That's right. Some of the things that he uses are the transom windows, to give it a more modern feel. A lot of white and gray, black colors to really make it that modern feel.
So now we have 6 homes that folks can see today, and you'll be there, I assume.
Yep, we'll be out there, and I'm gonna have to share the responsibility with 6 of them to make sure that we can touch everybody.
There you go. All ranches, people loving ranches nowadays, and the difference would be colors and elevations.
That's right, colors, elevations, and then we do have a few homes out there for the 2-car garage that are a little bit more affordable, and then the 3-car garages if you need more space.
But still close to that 300 mark or under for some really quality new construction here by Element 119, and you're going to see Brad Stanbros' creativity everywhere you look here. Sean Watt, our buddy over at Home Services Lending, would love to chat with you about putting a deal together, and Joe will be there to, I bet you probably have an order form all ready for him.
That's right, Mike.
All right, Joe, we'll send them out. Thanks.
All right, you have a great day.
Fraud is real. We talk about it every week on the program, but you want to protect your investment. If you're like me, your home is your biggest investment, and you can do it with Home Safe from Home Services of Iowa.
Bankrate ranks Des Moines the #5 best American city for retirement.
I'm looking at the Iowa Realty Weekly, and yeah, we have our own section of the Sunday Register. You'll find it right behind the news section every week. Hot new listings, great Iowa homes, new neighborhoods, builder ads. In fact, happy homes. Look for the ad this week in the Sunday Register. Some guys here to talk about happy homes. On my far right is Chris Albright.
Thanks for having us today.
Good to see you. Brandon Wynn's with us. Brandon.
Good to see you, Mike.
Good to see you. I want to talk about Jake Happy, and the first thing that comes to mind is the success he's had over the last 5 years. But in the last year or two, he's willing to move you when you buy his home. This is huge.
It's huge, especially in the weather that we're having today, being cold like this. So yeah, Jake Happy will actually, we've partnered with a national mover to move you from your old house to your new house. So all you have to do is just sit there and enjoy.
And I know you've got some details, and somebody gets serious about that, you'll run it down for him. Chris, you're so high on this builder. We're looking for superlatives for the process that you work with when you work with Jake Happy.
Yeah, come out today and let's talk about what the homeowner's needs are. Jake Happy is going to continuously design those needs. So we start at townhomes. We have townhomes through Urbandale, West Des Moines, Norwalk, Ankeny, all the way to that custom single-family home. Well,
there's a design center in Ankeny. And the quality is there, the versatility is there, the flexibility I think is another big word here, because he's wanting to sell you more than one home, let's put it that way.
Definitely. Today we have 4 different ranches that we're displaying here in Coyote Ridge. We start off about $350,000 in this neighborhood, but we do have neighborhoods adjoining that we can be in just about any price range. And so come out, let's talk about building that custom home.
Urbandale address, Waukee schools. Now that's a nice combination for a lot of folks.
We get a lot of people requesting that. Yeah, absolutely works well for us.
Well, I think it's the lowest tax base in the metro too, which is better than a kick in the head.
Correct.
And really, this is part of the metro where your property values are just second to none.
Yeah, this community here, Coyote, was a 2016 home show, so your values here are very, very well protected. Homes starting anywhere from $350,000 up to $800,000 in there.
Now we have 4 ranches, as we mentioned, available today. You can see them all if you come out and talk to, who's there for open house, by the way?
I'll be there today.
Chris Albright. If you come out and chat with Chris, he can show you all 4 of these ranches. Some home sites available too. But I guess Jake would love you to compare the process that he offers for that home buyer. This is supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be a positive experience. And a lot of folks kind of go like this when it's all over, but not with Happy.
You know, it is fun, and Happy Homes is unique, and Jake came from the construction background, so we are 2x6 construction, lifetime shingles, so you will definitely see a quality difference and a process difference.
Good stuff. If you just joined us, Happy Homes, not every home can be a happy home, and Coyote Ridge, the neighborhood, open house today with Chris Albright, and you're going to like what you see. Townhomes available, and he'll go anywhere around the metro, so pretty good stuff, and he'll move you. Don't forget, he will move you when you buy your new home.
The Elements, with more than 7,000 square feet of ideas for your home, your style, your attitude. Comfortable, functional, sophisticated, stylish. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. Ask about the Elements risk-free house call service and visit with our design team today. The Elements in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.
I have Team Ali with me. Mohammed and Lisa Ali are here to talk about Dan's Custom Homes. Welcome. Nice to see you both.
Nice to see you.
Mohammed, let's start with you. And we haven't featured Dan's Custom Homes that often on the program, so let's get people up to speed. Tell us about the company.
Dan Custom Homes is a family-owned business. They have been in business for over 15 years.
Okay.
They build around 6 to 10 homes a year.
All right.
They focus more on detailed woodwork, and their signature is the custom molding around windows and doors. They build really nice homes.
We're going to see some detailed work that will knock your socks off here shortly. And Lisa, we have a wonderful neighborhood too. Talk about that.
Yes. So we are very close to Grant Reagan Elementary. I would say it's 2 blocks to walk.
Great.
Just down the road, we have the new IMAX Theater. And it's close to all the shopping there. The grocery store is very close.
Well, the neighborhood's called the Landing at Shadow Creek in Waukee, and unless you've been living under a rock or brand new to the metro, Waukee property values are just tremendous. It's almost like instant equity when you move in. So this is a great spot, no question about that. What's out there if we send them out for open house today?
Right now we have 3 homes that are complete and ready to move in. We have one on Badger Lane. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, finished lower level. It's priced at $444,900, and it backs to trees. Really nice.
Very nice.
View.
And then 2 other similar ranches?
Yes, there are 2 others also on Delwood Drive. Those are 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, finish walkout.
Nice.
And they are priced at $454,900.
And Lisa, we were talking about some of the features. Some shiplap, some interesting doors to the pantry, some nice touches.
Yes, right? Yes. So this is a new floor plan. The living room is accented with a little shiplap above the modern fireplace. There's beautiful hardwood floors and, of course, the signature moldings around the windows. The kitchen, it's classic in design. All the stainless steel appliances are included. And one of my favorite features is the walk-in pantry. The master suite has a large walk-in closet with wood shelving.
Nice.
The master bath has tiled shower, double sink vanity.
Beautiful.
The basement is a large open space with a beautiful built-in for your TV and a gorgeous wet bar to entertain your friends and family.
And we're at $454,900 on this one, and identical price on one other home, right, Mohammed?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 terrific ranches that you can see today, the landing in Shadow Creek, and a special promotion we want to talk about here, extra reason to maybe get serious.
Yes, Dan Custom Homes offering right now $3,000 towards moving cost with any accepted offer by March 31st, 2019. That's a great deal right now.
It sure is. So Lisa or Mohammed would be happy to give you some details about that. An open house today. Who's going to be there?
Both.
Both of you, terrific.
Yeah.
We'll send them out, and hope you get a crowd out there, and we know you're going to like what you see. So again, it's Dan's Custom Homes, the landing at Shadow Creek, and thanks for being with me.
Thank you very much.
HSA, one of our preferred partners, they're the warranty folks. Get those systems covered, and then you can relax, enjoy some peace of mind with HSA, and that's our show. Put us on your calendar or your fancy phone, 10 a.m. every Sunday here on Local 5 or at iowarealty.com. Mike Pace, till next time, have a great week.
Custom Home Furnishings, with more than 7,000 square feet of shopping, featuring art, accessories, gift ideas, and more. Create the space of your dreams. Comfortable, functional, sophisticated, stylish. Visit with our designers about your project today. The Elements at Prairie Trail. We're anything but ordinary.